Good morning. It's currently 4:13 a.m. and we are in Brussels for no good reason, really. Well, we're actually here, staying across the street from the airport because we had an overnight layover here in Brussels because for whatever reason, may it be because it's low season or what, this was our best flight path. So here we are, taking 2 days to fly to Ibiza. Yesterday. Our flight was at 7:55 p.m. our time, which, you know, we had a full day before we got on our flight. We flew to London, we landed at 2, and then we had an 8 p.m. flight to Brussels. Got a little airport hotel, and now we have a 6 a.m. flight to Ibiza. So it was a nice and early wake-up call this morning, and I don't know if we're gonna make it through the day. Our flight to London was so bad. Me and Dan's hips both simply passed away, but we have just been blessed on this flight to Ibiza because there's no one in the middle. We have the route. This is a full flight. Someone for sure just missed this flight. I'm gonna take this as a good sign for the day. To put you through the misery that we have been feeling over the last few hours, but just so you know, we got to the hotel at 9 a.m. It is now 1:30 and our room is finally ready. I think we've been awake for like 40 hours, truly. We had 1 3-hour blip sleep in there, but I don't want to talk about it. What I do want to talk about is the beautiful room because they upgraded us, which was actually so very, very nice. We did book the cheapest room, the smallest room, and we have apparently been upgraded to this giant corner suite with a beautiful balcony and bathtub. I'm actually in shock. I know it doesn't show in my face, but please let me show you the beautiful room where we're staying at the TRS Ibiza. So you walk in, there is a closet room. We have a closet room, y'all. I can't believe it. Wow, okay. Huge bathroom, probably toilet and shower in here. Maybe not both, maybe just toilet. Little his and her sinks, so cute. You guys, I don't know if you can see through all the reflections, but there is a bathtub room. A bathtub room. Oh, there's the shower, makes sense. Get a little sneak peek of the water. We have a water view. I didn't even realize, sorry. I definitely didn't book and or pay for a water view, so that is stunning to see. And then we have a little living room. Here's the bed. They also put a bottle of champagne and said, welcome back. Maybe they saw that we were here for Susie's bachelorette and now we're back for the wedding. I don't know. Either way, it's so nice. Bed situation, which is where we're gonna be very shortly. And here is the giant, beautiful balcony. Oh, it's fully sharing with the neighbor's balcony. That's really funny. Can you imagine if I just did that and someone was like naked on their balcony? That's funny. Okay, well, lol. Lol. We can have a cute little coffee out here later this afternoon. Here's the beautiful view. Very much looking forward to tucking in and enjoying this later, but hopefully we can have a little nap right now because I just need to, well, both of us, we need to recoup for a sec. We actually went and met Susie and Ryan for breakfast before they headed off to do their walkthrough, so we're very excited to be here for their wedding. The weather is perfect, they are glowing, they look perfect, and it's gonna be great. Everyone's getting in later this afternoon, so hopefully we'll have some sweet little reunion, but until then, I'm gonna love you and leave you because we're gonna go nap. So see you in a few hours, hopefully when my brain is a little bit more alive. This is how hard I just passed out. That nap was so necessary. It just added 2 hours back onto my life. Oh heavens, I just went into the deepest sleep. ever. And you know when you wake up and you're like, good morning, it's like, surprise, it's 5 p.m. Surprise. But feeling so much more alive. But now I just need to have a little masking moment when my skin has been sitting on and off an airplane, and I need to have, I'm just gonna do like my little post-travel facial treatment moment right now with you. And this portion of the video is very kindly sponsored by Caudalie, which if you didn't know, I've been obsessed with Caudalie since the dawn of time. And one of my like carry-on essentials, this is my little, okay, backing up, this little bag right here is the bag that I take on the plane, and then I always pack my skincare bag, like my larger one, in my check-in bag. So this is the one that I bring on with me. One of the products that forever lives here is the Caudalie Beauty Elixir, and this is one of their OG cult classic favorite products. And it's a spray that I like to use to just instantly refresh my skin, and I always have this one when I am on the go. So this one lives permanently in my little carry-on travel bag, and then I also have another one because you can never have too many, and these are always with me when I'm on the go. So this is what Caudalie calls their Prep Set and Glow Mist. You can use it at any time of day to refresh the skin. You can use it to prep makeup. You can use it in between your layers of skincare. And if you're like me, if you're doing a little masking facial moment, you can use it to add glow to the skin and to smooth out the look of pores and bring some of that radiance back that the plane very rudely took away from me. So if you've never tried this already, when I first set onto my skin, it has such a like invigorating, refreshing feeling. It's got lemon balm, peppermint oil, orange blossom, and rosemary. Like, it feels so good, and it's the pick-me-up I need. And I'm also gonna pull out 2 of my Caudalie masking favorites. This one you guys have seen me use time and time again. I don't know how many bottles and tubes I've gone through of this, but this is one of my favorite masks of all time. This is the Instant Detox Mask. And this gets all of the gunk out, it tightens your pores, and it makes your skin feel smooth like a baby's butt. And I also have this one in a cutie little mini that I keep always in my travel skincare bag. And then this is the Vino Perfect Instant Brightening Micro Peel. And I've had this one for a while, but it's definitely a newer mask in my masking collection, if you will. But I love this one. I love anything that is speedy and fast and that I don't have to sit and linger in for too long. If I can have like a little pampering masking moment on a daily basis, I'm a happy gal. This is a 30-second mask. 30 seconds, that's all you need. It's made with mandelic acid, AHAs, and grape water. And this mask helps with all over brightness, your skin texture, and gently exfoliates without stripping the skin. This is one of my favorite masks that I've ever used. This is my little secret 30-second facial in a bottle. I love her. So what we're gonna do is start with the Instant Detox Mask. I'm just gonna take a little towel. And usually I don't apply this all over the face. I usually apply it where I have like my stubborn pore areas, which is very much in the center of my face. So on my chin, around my nose, and under my eyes, and on my forehead. But lately I've actually been getting some pretty wild, I don't think it's something that you would ever be able to see on the camera, but I've been getting some really intense, actually you can see a little zit there, blackheads and like clogged pores right here on my cheeks. And I think it's because when I sit at my computer, that's where I often sit on my hands. So I just have this feeling that I'm just constantly destroying my face by always touching my face with my hands. So I am actually just gonna do a lovely little layer all over. And this is the mask applied. I usually leave it on for about 5 minutes. I don't let it linger too long because I don't feel like I need it. Kind of the second it starts to dry down and you start to see all of your pores pop up, usually that's when you're ready to go. So I've left the mask for about 5 minutes. I can hardly move my face, but this is where it starts to get really fun with the pores. You can just see all of it all coming out. And this is usually where I stop and remove it. Got my little Daphne Bridgerton curl coming out. Now I'm gonna use the foam. It smells like a grapey Caudalie spa. We'll do another spritz of the Beauty Elixir. And that is my little post-travel day facial routine done. So quick, so easy. And the skin is so smooth and glowy, and I feel very refreshed. So I'm gonna link all my Caudalie favorites that I used today in the description box down below, including my nighttime favorite, which I'll be using later, but the cleansing oil. I have the travel size of this one and I'm so thrilled. So I'll link all these up for you. And dear Caudalie, I love you forever. And thank you so much for this beautiful facial moment. So now that the skincare is all done, I'm gonna show you guys a little hair update, okay? I packed both of my hair tools. Okay, this is my little crimper. Okay, you guys have seen me talk about this forever. Is it warm? Is it working? Anyway, I'm gonna use 2 hair tools, okay? So it's a lot. but bear with me because sometimes, you guys know how much I love the occasional crimpy hair, okay? But sometimes it's a little bit too much for me. I like a little bit of a mixture of all the curls. So I'm basically gonna do the crimp first, and then I add in a couple of waves with my curling iron. And I feel like it just gives such a beautiful, big, unbothered, beachy, wavy hair, if you know what I mean. Like it looks like, oh, could that be natural? Could she wake up like this? Am I just imagining that myself? Maybe, but I just wanted to show you guys because it was kind of a cute little update on my usual little crimpy waves. Is it a lot of heat? Yes, it is. But you know what? When I'm at Ibiza, I want to take some photos. Going for dinner, I want to be cute. I feel like I'm always the jet-lagged one. I'm always the sleepy one, and I am far more underdressed than a lot of my fellow comrades. So I decided to actually put myself together this evening for dinner. So here we are. So I'm just gonna take this, run it all through the lengths. That took 1 minute to just do that entire section of my hair. So this little hairstyle is stemmed from the inspo that we did, I don't know how many years ago, honestly. Time is but a blip, but if anyone remembers, Desi Perkins had posted this insane hair tutorial of her perfect big beachy waves. And I'm sure I did a YouTube video recreating it. And basically what she had done was put her hair in braids overnight to create a natural wave, which I didn't do obviously. So I'm creating that like natural crimpy wave with the crimper. And then she put various curls and things through it. So I'm basically just taking that same idea, but instead of the braids, I'm using the crimper. And then if you have naturally curly hair or more waves in your hair, you just have that naturally and you don't have to add extra heat. And I envy you. But that's basically the look that I'm trying to achieve with this. And I really loved how it turned out when I did this the other day, so I wanted to show you guys. Anyway, that's the crimp side. I'm gonna do the other side, and then we'll plug the curler in. And so here's the hair with just the crimper. So fine, you could absolutely leave it like this. Like it does look so good, I love it. But sometimes I don't love how you can just tell that I just took a crimper and did that, you know? So that's why I wanna go in with my iron and add a few of these curls to just mix it up. You're like mixing up the texture, mixing up the waves to give it a more natural look. So again, you don't have to crimp your entire hair. You could totally section off pieces, use them simultaneously, whatever. I've got one converter plug, so we're going one and then the other, and that's all. And this, I just do by feeling. I don't have any technique. Sit in that for a sec, pull it tight, and it just adds that little. So let's do like 4 or 5 pieces on either side. You could even switch directions if you were feeling real fancy. I'm not that fussed about it, but you do you, boo. And I am just gonna take my front piece here because I like to have that one curled out of the way. Sometimes if I can perfect the crimped curl, it can be good. But for whatever reason, this side of the crimp on the front pieces always looks better than this side. Like this side just looks like I sneezed in between my crimp. It never looks the same. That alone just gave it a totally more like natural, lived in feel. And that's the hair. Wow, what timing. Thank you, though. I just threw on a quick face of makeup and I put on an outfit. This is my linen blazer, white t-shirt, little pair of Zara shorts, and then my Helsa heels. So Avi packed my little Lacoste leather purse, which I love so much. The sunset is so beautiful here. It's insane. The gang's all back. The husbands are here too. What's in your bowl of meat?
What's she got? Cheese.
What's in your bowl? Show me your bowl. She comes over and she's like, this is what I'm eating.
Stop it.
The fact that your bowl's upside down is showing me. What is that?
Stop it. They took my bowl, and I will have you know that I did have dinner. This is my plum that I took from dinner for breakfast, and Lana keeps making fun of me.
I just slipped over and she just had a
It's just
plum.
such a beautiful, perfect plum, and I want to eat it for breakfast. I don't want it to be no plums at breakfast tomorrow. Stop making fun of me!
It's a really eclectic pile tonight.
Yeah. I still have all my things.
Yeah. I have a marshmallow and fish. Good morning, everyone. We had a very slow morning, took a nice little sleep in, which felt so good for these jet-lagged bodies. We went for breakfast and went for a long walk, and now I've made a game time decision to soak in an express tan. I wasn't going to. Oh, you guys, I was so torn. I was either gonna not put a tan on and wear my black dress or put a tan on and wear my floral dress. And I was chatting with some of the gals and I'm like, you know what? I'm only gonna have an hour to soak in this tan. It's probably gonna be the worst tan of my life, but I'm just gonna do it. I need a little layer of something. What is that? You know what? And I made the poor decision of doing this in the dark. Thank goodness I just went out there and looked at this, because what the heck? In here it looks like I have no streaks. I just went into the daylight and I'm like, oh no! Oh no! I'm gonna let it develop for an hour. Once it dries, I'll start doing my hair. I'm just gonna actually re-put the curls in because, again, I was either gonna go for sleek and chic with my black dress or like uber summery and wavy with my floral dress. LOL. And for those wondering, yes, I do put the same tan on my face. I know that's not necessarily highly suggested and not everybody does that, but I do. And that's probably why my tans are never that great. Anyway, there's my little morning update for you. I'm gonna let this soak and see how it looks in an hour. On our way. Cocktail hour check-in, my friends. I'm so sorry that I've been leaving you hanging in a stray, but we had a little wardrobe malfunction, a disaster. I'll fill you in later. I never did fill you in later because that morning just basically turned into a slight little disaster. I ended up soaking in my tan, feeling nice and bronze, had a little shower, was doing my hair, whatever. And then when Dan went to go ready, he pulled out his suit, the suit that we had taken to the dry cleaner the one day that we were home before the wedding. The sweet angel did an express job for our outfits, which was amazing. But I don't know about you guys, but we picked up the bag from the dry cleaner and just put it in the suitcase. I didn't even think about it. Like, I literally still had my dress wrapped in the plastic wrap. Dan still had it in his garment bag, and we just put it in the suitcase and we left. So Dan went to pull his suitcase out of the garment bag to give it a fresh little steam and have it all ready. And let me just say, this is his wedding suit, okay? This is his very beautiful Dior tuxedo. And he pulls out the jacket, all's fine, pulls out the pants. Not his pants. Not his pants at all. They were literally a pair of pants that were 12 billion sizes too big. I think I witnessed his soul physically leave his body in that moment, and we were like, oh my god. And we didn't have much time before we actually needed to leave for the wedding. I was frantically trying to finish myself, and we were Googling like where places were, and because we were in San Antonio, we weren't actually in the Ibiza town. It was like a half-hour Uber away, and we're like, if he goes and tries to find like a pair of backup pants right now, like we're not gonna make it to the wedding. He would totally miss the ceremony, which was just not an option. So he had a pair of black linen pants that he put on, and it was either gonna be that or like pinning these really big pants, and we were trying to work it out. We called down to reception, they brought us up a sewing kit, and the pants, it just would have been like a big diaper butt, really, because they were so much bigger. We were trying to fold it in half. Anyway, the poor thing ended up wearing his like flowy black linen beach pants with his suit jacket, which in the photos and the little video clip you would never be able to tell, but Dan's a very clean, well-dressed man and likes to be presentable, and he was having a little moment about it. But that was our little wardrobe disaster. I was texting everyone being like, hey, does any of your boyfriend's man's husband, does anybody have an extra pair of pants? It was just a frantic little moment, but we made it in the end. Dan looked amazing, and then we sprinted downstairs to head to the ceremony. So that was our little wardrobe malfunction, and I just thought I would enter that here for your listening pleasure and let it be known. Check your garment bags before leaving the dry cleaner. The ceremony just finished. Ryan and Susie were absolutely exquisite. It was so perfect. You couldn't have painted a more beautiful backdrop. This venue is insane. Everyone looked so beautiful. I shrieked, I gasped at Susie's dress. Ah! No, this is absolutely insane. You are a fairy tale! We're getting an illegal sneak peek! She looks so perfect. They were so close. They were sharing a tissue to blot each other's tears at the altar. It was so perfect! It was so perfect, and everyone just looks amazing. Thank you. The photos are gonna be insane. I can't wait to see them. And now we're enjoying cocktail hour. come down to the morning after.
My goodbye beach. I'm so sad.
But you look fabulous. Fabulous. And it's Coke 0 o'clock. This and yap.
We'll definitely.
Ryan's here too. So it's home time. Here we are at the beautiful Heathrow Terminal 2, the Queen's Terminal. Guys, we've done something really funny this morning. Listen, first of all, having the most gorgeous little sunrise over here. And there is a Louis Vuitton store here, but there's this fabulous Louis Vuitton cafe. Is this one of the more ridiculous things we've ever done? Yes, but we did enter this sweet little dome that is so beautifully decorated, and we've just ordered a cappuccino and a pain au chocolat. I would like to own this pillow. It speaks to my soul. We're delirious. We've had 3 hours of sleep. Are you kidding me? This is so cute. It's so cute. What a whirlwind the last couple of days have been. Can you tell that I have not slept all that much? Because I haven't. We got home yesterday and we have one day at home before we leave for another really big trip tomorrow, and it's just one of those things where you've got a day to just do the switch over, do all the laundry, get your life together. We have much to do today, and I'm having a little bit of a late start because I was in denial of the fact that I did not sleep at all last night, and I just had so much to do. But this is what keeps life exciting, right? LOL. I'm having one of those unfortunate moments right now where I thought that I had a phone call meeting, and it's in fact a video meeting, and I have some filming to do, and I didn't want to do my makeup beforehand because I hate, you know what, I know it's very much a possibility. I could do my face to be presentable and then just wash it and start again for filming later, but sometimes I just don't have it in me, and when I'm jet lagged coming off the back of a very quick whirlwind trip, I do not have the energy for such things. So I'm just gonna do my brows because that makes me feel a little bit more alive. We'll grab another coffee and we'll hop right to it. So I'll do this and hopefully they won't notice how tired I feel. But I was just going through all my photos and posting my little Ibiza dump on Instagram, and it was just so much fun. Some of my favorite people in the world. You know, we've now been to a number of weddings of some of our close friends getting married, and it's one of those things where even if you are really close friends with someone, your relationship remains quite private. You know, me and Dan especially, like, we didn't have your traditional wedding. We didn't speak any vows or anything. There wasn't too much of a display of affection. And one thing that I think is actually really special when you do have the big traditional wedding is you do get that moment where you get to give your friends and family a glimpse of what your love looks like. And my friend Ellie actually said this. She's like, I'm just so excited to show that side of our relationship to our closest friends and family and people. And I do think that that's really special. And let me say, I've said this before, I love attending weddings. I love witnessing weddings. I'm a big romance gal. I'm all into it. But for some reason, like, for me doing it, I just couldn't bring myself to do it. But maybe someday we'll change our tune and have some anniversary trip or something. Who knows? Anyway, back to the point. To see Susie and Ryan like so deeply in love and how adorable they were, and their little, oh my god, when they were bopping and DJing together, I simply passed away. It was just the cutest, sweetest moment. And their family was just so loving and kind, and everyone was, it was just like, you just get to witness this really close-knit, beautiful relationship. And it was so fun. And obviously the UK crew, some of my favorite people on the planet, and any moment that I get to spend with them is always so incredibly special. And even though it was a short and sweet trip, I do feel like we got some really good quality time in there, and hopefully have some big fun things planned for 2025 to spend more time together. So really, truly, what a special weekend. It was actually over the Canadian Thanksgiving weekend, so it was a long weekend at home. Maybe that's why the flights were so ridiculous. That would make sense. Anyway, all to say, I'm feeling a little bit travel worn, and we're doing it all again tomorrow. So reporting live from Miami. Basically, we just had the craziest little turnaround day, flipped our suitcases, packed, got ready, and as usual had an 8 a.m. flight the next morning, and we have arrived. We have arrived! We have a bit of a whirlwind couple of days here, which you guys will be seeing all sorts of goods for. But we basically just spent the day kind of catching up. It's a little bit weird. The jet lag is still really rocking today, so it's been a little been a little hazy if I'm completely honest, but we had some work, some filming things to do, a couple calls, just kind of getting all our ducks in a row before more of the festivities start tomorrow, but so excited to be here in Miami. And basically right now, I've just called an Uber. We need to head to, we're going to the Miami Design District because I just need to do a last minute little frantic shop as per usual. Let's see if I can find anything last minute for this weekend because I'm a little bit stressed for my outfits, but we'll see what we can do. We'll chat more later, but for now, let's go get in the Uber. Hello, thank you.
Hey.
Thanks. For reminding me. Okay.
Little cigars.
Shouts out to all the Swifties.
Have a great night. Thank you. Listen, y'all, we've got an hour. We've got an hour to hopefully find an outfit that is better than the one that I've packed. This Miami Design District shopping street is one of the nicest shopping streets I've ever seen. This is crazy. Also, the cars that are driving around here, it's wild, y'all. Hello. We've come to a restaurant called Mandolin. It looks like very elevated, delicious Greek food. We are both so hungry. We can't even think. I don't know what possessed us to order in a giant vat of deep fried cheese and Spanish pita, but okay, so that was really delicious, but we are in a food coma. I've just been sitting here having some laptop time, trying to do some edits and get ready for tomorrow because tomorrow's gonna be crazy. The official adventure begins tomorrow. Because basically we're here for a 3-day weekend for a very exciting trip, but there was only 2 days a week where there was a direct flight from Vancouver to Miami, and otherwise I'd have to do a red eye, and the red eye has a layover, and there's certain things that I'm unwilling to do. So Dan and I came a day early so that we could take the direct flight and just have a little chill time following all of the wild travel that we've been doing. So we booked an extra night here in Miami. And the party begins tomorrow. Dun, dun, dun. So I put a sweater on because I don't know how cold it is. It says 25 and windy. Does that mean I'm gonna freeze? Also, I will say that here in Miami thus far, our experience has been that even if it's boiling hot outside, they crank the air conditioning so intensely that I was freezing. I was shaking. Like at dinner last night, shaking. So pack layers, even if it seems so wrong. Also, according to Aura, I'm gonna get my period in the next day or two, which is really unfortunate. And it's appearing. My skin's been so clear and so happy, and then boom, we come here. We went to a place called Shepherd for breakfast, but didn't love it so much. We've gone to this other place that we've been walking by. It's called Patina. There's it called Patina. Oh, Batent. Batent. The pastries look fine. Looking delicious. So just came and got another coffee. And a little sweet treat. This is the easiest way to get your protein in while you're traveling. If you can find corn powder. I don't like this one. I like the regular 26-gram ones, but they were sold out. Okay, we're back. I just did a little body shower because this hotel doesn't have a blow dryer, and I have to go straight to the little welcome party at our next spot. LOL, it's fine. I need to like do my hair and everything and get properly ready tonight, but I just thought, you know what, I'm just gonna keep the little clip in. It's windy out there. We'll just put a little spot of makeup on it and that'll be fine. And right now, Dan and I had booked to stay at the Moxie. We honestly, truly, like the prices of hotels for these few days during the Taylor Swift concerts were just absolutely astronomical. And we just booked this hotel because it was available on our little Marriott Bonvoy points. It's cute. I really like the area. We're in South Beach. Dan and I have only been to Miami once before, so we've not really explored Miami whatsoever. Would definitely love to come back and like stay on the mainland and see what's up. But as for South Beach, if you're here for a little beachy adventure, this was great. Super small rooms. When you're booking the hotel, it was literally like, pack light, our rooms don't have closets. I'm like, I've never seen that one before. That was new. How very interesting. Otherwise, it was totally fine. It seems like a party hotel. Anyway, it was fine. Perfect location for what we needed it to be, and now we're heading out. So for this upcoming weekend, I am so excited. We are here for the Eras tour, which I did post a little sneak peek on Instagram. You guys will probably be seeing all of the content on Instagram before this vlog goes live, but we'll try and get it up in a timely manner. But I am so excited, and I think it is so hilarious that I couldn't get a ticket at home in Vancouver, but we are coming in Miami and we're so excited. Oh my god, we're so excited. We are here with the brand, which I like literally pinch myself. I am so excited, so grateful. So just so you know, the next vlog that you see is going to be our weekend coming up here in Miami, which is so, oh my god, I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I did have a little bit of a panic last night because I just always get so stressed about like outfits for these things and what I've packed. So I did have a little mental breakdown this morning. But other than that, I literally cannot believe that we are here for this. And when they sent that initial email, I was so unwell. I was literally screaming. And I'm currently filming this on the 18th, and tonight is her first concert, which I'm gonna be like stalking it on TikTok. I can't wait. She posted a little teaser and I'm like, what is gonna happen? But we're actually going to the concert on Sunday. So there's a couple of events and things planned beforehand that kick off today, and then we'll go to the concert on Sunday. And I'm so excited. I'm obsessed with everything T-Swizzle, and I've just been so thrilled. I've never been to her concert. I watched the movie. Like, I'm just gonna be weeping, crying, throwing up in excitement and joy and glee. So thank you all so much who have been rooting for me to try and get tickets all this time. I still haven't been able to buy my own, but I will take this trip in Miami. This is literally, can't believe that we are here. Truly. So guys, I'm gonna get ready. I have to pack up this room, and then we're gonna be headed to our next adventure to kick off the weekend. So I'm really sorry to be leaving this on a little cliffhanger, but I hope you can appreciate the turnaround time that we're working with, and we are gonna try and get these videos up ASAP. So love you all so much. Thank you so much for being here and for watching, and I will see you very soon for a new vlog. Bye!